Diarrhea? New Pepto Diarrhea to the rescue. It's 3 times.
Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. Welcome to Whataburger. Can I get your burger?
I wanted to take a few seconds and mention that if you want to learn Unreal Engine 4 from the very beginning without any previous knowledge or experience, that's the tutorial. In this video, we're going to cover the beginner step-by-step to creating your first level.
Okay.
We'll start from the very beginning, we'll set up a project, create a new blank map, and insert all the necessary actors to get your first level started.
Alright.
Let's start by creating our project. Click on the launch icon and launch the version of the editor you want to use. Unreal Project Browser will pop up. Switch over to New Projects. Choose Blueprint. I'm going to select a game template, third person. Choose Desktop and Console. Maximum quality. And enable starter content. Then you want to set a location where you want this project to be stored. I already have this set by default on E drive and not on C drive. This is optional. And let's go ahead and name this project. I'm going to name this WOLD Simple Level and no spaces. Unreal Engine doesn't like when you put spaces inside the name of the projects. And create project. This will launch Unreal Editor and the project. First thing that I want to do is go ahead and disable real time. This will help to speed up the viewport by not rendering everything in real time. And I also want to go to Edit, Editor Preferences, Loading and Saving, and turn off Enable Autosave. This is a personal preference and I like to disable this so I can save my maps and my content manually. Let's go ahead and close this menu box. By default, you will have a starter map open from the game template, but we want to go ahead, go to File, My Maps, and My Content manually. Let's go ahead and close this menu box. By default, you will have a starter map open from the game template, but we want to go ahead, go to File, New Level, and start an empty level. Now let's create a ground plane.
I am streaming.
Use a BSP brush for this. Inside the modes panel,
I do a lot of stuff. Is this loud?
And left click and drag.
I'm screaming.
With the BSP brush selected, let's go to the details panel and we want to change XY. I'm going to make this size of the brush 1000 by 1000.
Wait, what?
And height is
Hold on, what?
50.
You distracted me.
And close this menu box. By default, you will have a starter map open from the game template. But we want to go ahead, go to File, New Level, and start an empty level. Now let's create a ground plane. We're going to use a BSP brush for this. Inside
Default?
the nodes panel,
Did he say default? What did he say?
Let's go to BSP and left from the game template. But we want to go ahead, go to File, New Level, and start an empty level. Now let's create a ground plane. We're going to use a BSP brush for this. Inside the modes panel, under Place, let's go to BSP and left click and drag a box. With the BSP brush selected, let's go to the details panel and we want to change XYZ. I'm going to make this size of the brush 1000. Inside the modes panel, under Place, let's go to BSP and left click and drag a box. With the BSP brush
has
selected,
been changed
let's go
to
the details panel,
geometry.
and we want to change XYZ. I'm going to make this size of the brush 1000 by 1000 and height is going to be 50. XYZ. I'm going to make this size of the brush 1000 by 1000. Inside the modes panel, under Place, let's go to BSP and left click.
Leave him back to Zen.
With the BSP
I will be right back.
Selected, let's go to the
See how you are?
And we want to change XYZ. I'm going to make this size of the brush 1000 by 1000 and height is going to be 50. Next, we want to insert a character reference scale. Anytime you build an environment, you want to make sure that everything you build is to correct proportion and to correct scale. To help with this, we need to have a player reference with the same height and width as a player character inside the game. The easiest way is I'm going to reinsert another BSP box.
Another box.
And with that box selected, resize X and Y to 60 by 60, which is the width of the character. And the height is going to be 180.
Another
And let's
box.
go ahead and make sure that it's on the ground plane.
60
and it's not, so I'm going to jump over to
60
side view and make sure that it's
by
aligned to the grid.
160.
And now the character reference scale I like to use is have a skeletal mesh inside the level.
What now?
And for that, we're going to use Unreal Engine on the ground plane. And resize X and Y to 60 by 60, which is the width of the character. And the height is going to be 180.
180.
And let's go ahead and make sure that it's on the ground plane.
180. 180. And make sure it's on the ground plane. Oh. Right there. That's great. Okay.
And it's not, so I'm going to jump over to side view and make sure that it's on the ground plane. And it's not, so I'm going to jump over to side view.
How did you jump over
that
side?
It's aligned to the grid. And now the character reference scale I like to use is have a skeletal mesh inside the level.
Right.
And for that, we're going to use Unreal Engine 4 Mannequin. Quickly jump back to Unreal Engine Launcher, go to Marketplace, click on Characters Animations, and download Unreal Engine 4 Mannequin.
Right.
I already have it downloaded, but you'll have a download button and ability to choose which version of this mannequin that you want to download.
I already have
Now let's jump back to Library, and then scroll down to Vault section, and then here you'll see Unreal Engine 4 Mannequin. Go ahead and add it to your project.
What's
When you
that?
show all projects,
What?
since this mannequin is, then scroll down to Vault section, and then here you'll see Unreal Engine 4 Mannequin. Go ahead and add it to your project. I'm gonna show all projects. Since this mannequin is from 4.8 and I'm using the 4.9 project, I just simply need to select the project, use the drop down menu and select 4.8, and then add to project.
Okay.
Now back to your project. Here's the new folder. Let's go ahead, go into mesh, and
I see.
this mannequin right into the level.
So add to project, show all project.
So you have two options. You can either use a BSP box or Unreal Engine 4 Mannequin. Now let's insert a directional light. This is going to be our sunlight. Go to Modes, Place tab, Lights, left click and drag directional light right into the scene. Gonna select the light and rotate it and position the angle that I want the sunlight to have. It doesn't matter where exactly this light is being placed inside the level. All that matters is the angle of this directional light. Previously, before we placed the light, we were using unlit mode.
What a party of five!
And with the light placed, it will automatically
Hello, Zimcat. Sorry.
If it doesn't, you can.
Oh no, that means you stopped your stream, right?
Or using the drop-down menu and choosing lit.
Raid party. Hello. How you doing? Hey, MooBot actually did something.
Inside the details panel, change intensity. I'm gonna switch it to 7.5.
Oh.
And choose a different.
Sorry, I was distracted. What happened?
Lights.
I gotta put the.
Gotta put them. I'm just gonna simply rotate it.
Right.
Got it. And then add to project.
Right.
Now back to your project.
Trust me, we're gonna go.
Let's go ahead, go into mesh, and left click and drag this mannequin right into the left.
UE for mannequin is located where? What? UE for mannequin. All right. Mesh. Go meshing. This one? This one? This guy? Now you get to see what move him above the ground, kinda. Alright. Oh, okay, he's not tiny. I was just in a different perspective. Okay. Alright, we got that. My audio's consistent. Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm compiling shaders. Sorry, my computer is You see, this is ridiculous. Can you all hear me? Why is it compiling shaders? Is this intensive? Yeah, Zamcut. Oh my, that's why I want to join this game jam, cause goodness gracious. I already have one set started. Uh how long does this take? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Are you listening? What does the stream say? Is it working? Can you hear me? Why don't you tell me not to put this guy in here? This is crazy. And there's not a progress bar. It just says compiling shaders 250. This is going well. I did this the other day fine. I was sitting, doing, streaming, and talking to somebody. Can't remember. I think it was one of those spammer people. Can you hear me now? Uh, you got nothing? This is crazy.